Take a look back, not last year, but now 2 years ago, and look at where the roster sits now as opposed to then, before you had the offensive free agency wave last year and now the defensive wave. And the roster upgrade is dramatic.
Yeah, I mean, they were aggressive. Andrew Berry came in and said he was going to be aggressive improving this roster, and he focused on the offense. We've talked about this before. He focused on the offense last year, and then this offseason was just a very targeted approach to that defense. And it wasn't all spectacular, right? You had the big signings of Conklin and Austin Hooper, and then this year, of course, the signing of John Johnson. But now you've also got a guy like Troy Hill, a guy like Malik Jackson. You have some of these other signings that maybe aren't the real headline grabbers. They aren't going to maybe earn you an A+ in free agency, compared with some other teams that maybe went out and signed bigger guys, but it was just all very targeted. This is the need. We're going to go out and fill it with the best guy available. And, by the way, the draft still hasn't happened yet. There's going to be significant contributors added at the end of the month.
And the flip side of it is most of these guys are young guys who have established themselves as pretty good to really good NFL players. So it's a group that you figure is still approaching its prime.
And that's who I think they're going to target over and over again in free agency when they're looking to spend money. Guys like Austin Hooper going into his second contract, John Johnson, second contract, Jack Conklin, same deal, second contract. These are guys who are still in their mid-20s. They're still in their prime. You've got to be careful when you start signing guys who are 30 and up. Now, that doesn't mean that they won't do it if it's the right fit. Malik Jackson is a veteran guy that helps this team and makes this team better. But when you look at those names I mentioned, even an Anthony Walker who was signed to a shorter term deal, you're really looking to sign guys that when you bring them in and you do spend big money, you're spending that money on guys in their prime years.